Well, what is up, friends? If you're joining for the first time, my name is Susie. I am a streamer on Twitch, gamer, but also, believe it or not, actually a pastor. I have the honor and privilege to be one of the pastors at the world's first church for gamers on Twitch. And so what I want to do is I want to share a few of my thoughts right now about what's been going on with Blizzard. New information's coming out today, talking about my thoughts on it, but also, more importantly, about my involvement with the game moving forward. Now, if you've been a part of the community for a long time, I see some people in the live chat right now. A lot of you guys have been following me for a long time, and you were here a few months ago when, just to recap, the first, not the first, but the last drama with Blizzard and their company came out. Just to recap, you guys can Google it. There's been lots of information on it. Unfortunately, it was really, really sad, really dark. There's a lot of sexual harassment going on in the company. I mean, I won't even, it was so bad. But even worse than that, a lot of it was getting covered up. It was getting disregarded by leadership. I mean, just, it's bad. It's bad. And so when all that was happening, I had decided to take a step back from World of Warcraft. I've been playing World of Warcraft ever since vanilla, long time. I took a step back from the game. I canceled my subscription. And what I said was, like, I'm not quitting forever. I just feel like at this time, I'm taking a step back from the game in hopes that Blizzard will make some, make some changes to the game. Not to the game. Well, they need to do that too, but making some changes to the company in their leadership, and then I'll consider coming back to the game. And although Blizzard's not a perfect company, there is no perfect company. If you're looking to play a video game run by a perfect company, we might as well stop playing video games. But they had done three things that I was really happy about. They had owned up to what they'd done wrong without making any excuses. They'd apologized for their wrongdoing, and they set action steps in place to ensure that that would never happen again. And in my opinion, that's really all we can want from humanity in our relationships. To own up to what you've done without making excuses, apologize for it. Here's what I'm going to do to make sure that however I've wronged you, I don't do that again. And in our relationships, that's really all we can want from people. And so Blizzard started, they got rid of some people, they made some changes, they were making good steps. So I've been considering coming back to WoW as a longtime WoW lover. For Season of Mastery, which launches during the recording of this video, launches today, November 16th. Literally, it comes out in 14 minutes as I'm recording this video. And just a few hours ago, unfortunately, some new news came out that the current CEO of Blizzard, which, to give you some context, they got rid of the old CEO of Blizzard during this whole drama, brought in a new CEO of Blizzard, and that guy now, I'm speaking in layman terms because not all the people that follow me actually follow WoW and know the details, but the current CEO of Blizzard, turns out, he knew about all this stuff, knew about people, it's awful to even say out loud, knew about people getting raped in the company and withheld that information, didn't tell the board of directors. I mean, he just knew about all of this. And so obviously, it's just completely unacceptable behavior. Do I know this guy or all the details? No, but I do know what it's like to be a leader and know that leadership takes integrity, honesty, and transparency. And unfortunately, the decision that that guy made in this scenario, it's just not showcasing any of those three things that I just mentioned: transparency, honesty, and integrity. And so right now there's a big boycott. People are walking out of the company. People are saying we won't come back inside until this guy's fired. And I mean, there's just consequences for your actions. It's completely unacceptable behavior, and it breaks my heart. And all of that is horrible. I mean, Blizzard just needs to get their stuff together. I mean, there's just really no other way around it. This is just, these aren't small things. These are huge, massive breaches of trust. And it's at this point, I mean, it's too much. It was too much from the very beginning, but I'm like, it's too much, man. We got rid of the old CEO because of basically the same thing, and now here we are again. So really, this video I'm making isn't really to share necessarily my thoughts on it, because I think really there's only one way to feel. It's unacceptable. It needs to be dealt with, and leadership needs to change. There's really not really much more. It's just unacceptable behavior. So I don't really feel a video about making my thoughts on it are really warranted, because there's really kind of only one way to feel. It's just wrong. It's the only way to feel. It's just wrong. To withhold that information is just wrong. Really, the reason I'm making this video is to talk to my community about, okay, Susie, well, last time this happened, you left the game behind, and you were talking about, tonight, we're doing this Road to Ragnaros, blah, 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 blah. What does this mean moving forward in the involvement of the game? And so I really want to talk about it because, honestly, it weighed heavy in my mind today. And I want to invite you guys into that journey, my thought process. And, I considered not playing anymore. I did. I considered not playing the game. I considered continuing to play the game. And I want to invite you guys in on my thought process and why I've decided actually to continue playing World of Warcraft, despite all the things that are happening. And really, for me, I had some conversations with some trusted people. I bounced ideas off them. I was like, is it wrong for me to keep playing? Do you think I should? Yada, yada, yada. And really for me, it came down to two things. It's not even just about the game, but really it's about people and it's about mission. Let me talk about people real quick. When it comes to my decision to keep on playing World of Warcraft, I'm going to keep on playing because, again, it's not about the game. It's about the people that we're playing with. And I want to talk about this because I know you might think, well, what about the first time you quit? Did those people not matter? Now you're going to play again. Now all of a sudden people matter. They didn't matter before. No, but last time I quit playing is a very different scenario. I was playing in a guild with our community, and a bunch of us Christians were getting together playing World of Warcraft. It was a great time. Loved it. Really wish I didn't have to have stopped playing the game because, man, I miss TBC. But I decided to stop playing the game for a little while because I thought that was what was best for me during the time. But I knew that two of the pastors in our community, AJ and Daylight, they were going to keep on playing. So the people that we were playing with, they weren't just going to be abandoned. They were going to have community. They were going to have people around them to encourage them and influence them and be around them. So they were still going to get that. They weren't going to get it from me, but it's okay because they were still going to be getting the community they needed. The guild didn't shut down because I stopped playing. And I knew that community was still going to thrive and still going to keep on pushing through, even though I wasn't going to be in it. So the people mattered back then, and they still matter now. But the game World of Warcraft is not just about playing the game. It's about what playing the game allows me to do. It allows me to connect with people. It allows me to connect with people that I'm not able to connect with otherwise. And that goes to any game that we play. It goes to any game that you play. A lot of the people you hang out with, some of them you hang out with because you just play the same game. It opens up door for opportunity for a relationship. But also, number two, it's about mission. And this really, for me, was the deciding factor between I stopped playing last time. I'm going to keep playing this time. And for me, it was about mission of being able to be in relationship with people who I otherwise wouldn't be able to have a relationship with. So for me, I'm a pastor. I'm a Christian. And so a lot of my time is spent with other Christian people because naturally that's who we're doing life with. But I've just become keenly aware of, man, I don't really have many non-Christian people in my life. And I want to. I want to have people that I can foster a relationship with who are different than me, who believe different than me. And I believe Jesus spent a significant amount of time with people who are different than him. And I want to make sure that my life does that too. And this time around, I've been invited to be a part of a streaming event called the Hardcore Road to Ragnaros, which I really want to be of. It's about 40 streamers getting together to play the game. They're all different than me, and I've been invited to play with them. And as I was thinking through, like, man, what is Blizzard doing? I really started realizing that if I stop playing WoW and I don't participate in one of the only events that I've gotten in a very long time to be around people who are different than me, then essentially what I'm doing is I'm punishing those relationships that I could have. I have a friend, a specific streamer, that I'm trying to foster a relationship with. Great guy, can't wait to be friends with him and play more World of Warcraft together. And we were fostering a relationship before I stopped playing WoW. But then just naturally when I stopped playing WoW, sometimes one of the best ways for you to keep talking to your friends is play the same game together. So when I stopped playing, just naturally that relationship, it didn't keep growing. It just kind of plateaued because there wasn't opportunity for us to just naturally, organically get together. And so I really started thinking, man, if I stop playing WoW, then essentially I'm punishing these relationships because of what the CEO of Blizzard did. Like all these people that I'm fostering a relationship with, that I'm connecting with, because I've been invited as a streamer to participate, then really these relationships lose out because of what the CEO of Blizzard did. It's not these people's fault. Is what the CEO of Blizzard did wrong? Absolutely. If I'm being real, dude probably just needs to be fired. Like yesterday. But these relationships, I don't want to let them suffer because of what someone else did. And really, that's the whole mission. Oracle, you said in the chat, isn't this the reason you changed your name? 100%. I changed my name on Twitch so I could have better opportunity to be around people who are different than me, who don't believe like me. I want to be able to spend my time around them. And with this Road to Ragnaros and playing WoW Classic again, I have that opportunity. And I'm not even saying that like WoW is going to be my mainstream game. I'm just talking about personally. Like as a person who plays WoW, if I choose not to play WoW, I choose not to be around these people, not to spend time with them. I choose not to be able to engage with them. I choose not to be able to be hopefully a positive influence in their life. And I'm just not willing to give that up because someone made a horrible mistake that has nothing to do with these people. I don't want to punish the player base because of what the game devs did. I want to be able to be with them. And that's what I really believe Jesus wants to do. And so the first time around, it was different because even though I quit the game, like I said, Daylight and AJ Valdez, they were going to stay and be with those people. But this streamer-only event, this is only one that I've been invited to. This community, this hardcore road to Ragnaros, that hopefully I'll be able to, make it all the way to 60 without dying. If I don't do this, no one does it in my place. So if I do this, I am just abandoning those people. And so honestly, it tore me up on side. I was praying. I was like, God, what do I do? I talk with some people, but it really always comes down to this stop, man. It's about reaching people. It's about reaching people. It's about connecting with people. To be honest, I thought about I don't know if I want to keep lining the CEO's pockets with my money because I got to pay $15 a month. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. Keep giving them my money. But really what it came down to for me is my desire to be with these people outweighs my desire to not want to give Blizzard my money. And so I'm not giving Blizzard my money so I can play their game and have fun. Definitely not giving Blizzard my money because I agree with their leadership. That's for sure. I'm really giving them my money so that I have opportunity to connect with these people that I've been invited to connect with. And so really what it comes down to me is people and mission. People and mission. And I want to be around people that are different to me. And so for those reasons, even though crap hit the fan today, bro. Twitter was, oh my goodness gracious. Gracious, man. Gracious. Today was disastrous. But for those reasons, man, I'm gonna keep on doing what I've always done. Reaching people, loving people, and just connecting with people. Connecting with people. It's not about the game, it's not about the developers, even though I don't want to excuse that. That needs to be dealt with. It needs to be the consequence of those actions, man. But I want to be about people. And so I will still be playing WoW. Hardcore road to Ragnaros. Will I make it all the way to 60? Probably not. But without dying anyway, probably not. But it's my mission to be around people. I'm a pastor on Twitch, and I can't be a pastor if I refuse to be around people. And so for those reasons, we're making it all the way to 60, baby. Let's go!